my fault. I forgot. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, don't ask us why we're recording this episode this damn late, okay?
No, please don't.
I wish I
One
knew.
thing that I want to tell you all, do not ask us why we're recording this episode this late. It is currently, for me, it is currently 11:20 at night. For them, it is 12:20 at night.
On
Again,
a Saturday.
On a Saturday.
Again, do not ask us why we're recording this late. Just know that we just all so happen to be up at the same time. They were like, hey, you guys want to record the episode real quick? I mean, sure. I don't see why not. You know, we're here. So, you know, I got my drink. So, we're good.
We're good.
You know, are you drinking wine right now?
I feel like going outside to the liquor store dealing with that crackhead.
Hell no. Hell no.
Hell fucking no, it ain't that fucking serious.
Jesus.
No, that is funny. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is another episode of the Fab 5 podcast. It is episode 11.
Yep.
Yes. 11.
See, because look, last week I didn't know what episode we were on, but now I know. Episode 11 of the Fab 5 podcast. Of course, if you're not following us on Twitter, make sure you go ahead and follow us on Twitter. Join our Discord. It is free. We do not pay. We don't charge. We just sit there, talk crap to each other all day, hand out some free plays while we're there. And, yeah. How's everybody's week?
You sure as hell won't hand you Ohio State plus 36. I tell you that.
That is probably the worst play that I've seen in my entire life. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
It was, more you asked how my week was. It was a long week, but it was a good week.
Y'all about to say, how's everybody's week, man?
It was long.
It was long. Pause, but it was long.
Pause. I was just about to say that. But, you know, I didn't want to go that route too soon. But, yeah, I mean, first off, I mean, I think we all seen it. Texas Rangers are finally World Series champions for the first time in their franchise history.
That's crazy that it's the first one.
They've been a franchise for 63 years that have not won a World Series championship.
I think it's crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
You know, they're the only sport out of the major four. No, oh shit! No, the Texans are the only sport out of the major four.
That's funny.
They haven't won a chip, so.
I mean, good luck to them. Shit.
Good luck.
They ain't win a chip no time soon, but
good luck.
Can we all unequivocally agree that this was the most boring World Series we've ever seen in our fucking lifetime?
See, I want to say it was boring.
I'm gonna say it's boring because we all knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
I mean, we did see some great performances, but
we saw the Adolis go. I was gonna say, well, you mentioned great performances. You look at Adolis Garcia before he got hurt. Man, what a tear he was on. Yeah. My God.
Corey Seager.
Oh. Corey Seager finally woke up is what happened with Corey Seager.
Corey Seager's in a different world of his own now. Mm-hmm. He is the first player ever to win World Series MVPs in both leagues, by the way.
Yeah.
If he's not one of the best shortstops in the league, now, I mean, hey, I'm taking Corey Seager over everybody.
I would. It's not close. I mean.
Hello.
But yeah, going back to the World Series. I mean, did we really expect anything different?
No. Not because of the fact that, I mean, we all knew that Arizona's bats, they weren't the hottest. They did just enough to get by the Dodgers. Well, no, let me rephrase that. They smacked around the Dodgers. Let's not beat around the bush there. They smacked around the Dodgers. Did just enough to get by the Phillies. And then all of a sudden, bats went cold. And when bats go cold, even if your pitching is fantastic, it's not going to matter. And normally it doesn't matter. And in this series, it didn't matter.
I just feel like we all knew what was going to happen for the sole reason that, okay, yes, the Diamondbacks did beat the Phillies, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. They beat the Phillies because the Phillies beat themselves, ladies
Mm-hmm.
and gentlemen, if you didn't realize that. All the Phillies had to do, I mean, granted, the Astros had the same situation.
Yeah.
All the Phillies had to do was win one game at home.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That's literally all they had to do.
That's it. And we would have been watching the Astros Phillies again.
Yeah.
But that just goes to show how spontaneous baseball can be. It's never a guarantee, especially like with sports like football and basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, all sports are spontaneous as is, in my opinion. Because you can especially when it comes to the sports betting aspect of it.
Oh, of course.
Because it's like, okay, yeah, you think this is going to happen, right? But the complete opposite happens. And it's
Yep.
like, why did I even bet that? You
Right.
get to guess. You get to second guessing yourself. Like, why would you even put that in? Why would you even bet that?
Right.
But it's like, I did the research.
Yeah.
I did my work.
See, that's the problem. Is sometimes even with you doing all your research and all your bets and all your everything, and like you think you have the quote unquote the edge, you can as soon as the game starts, throw it out the window. Forget it.
Literally, just throw it out the window at that point. I'm not gonna lie. But I think it was boring because
I agree with you.
the Diamondbacks put up more of a fight against the Phillies than they did the Rangers.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
And it's like, damn, how did they get there?
It was like men against boys.
Yes, it was.
Men against
Yeah.
boys. You
Well-
could tell that one team has been there before, or players on that team have experienced it before. You could tell the Diamondbacks. Their age showed. Like they showing their age.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll be back. I don't know.
think they will. For
I
the
don't
sole fact that I feel like they were only there in the first place because they took advantage of certain things. So, for example, I mean, the Brewers were the Brewers. Like, they're not that great.
I
Like,
forgot that's who they started with.
They played the Dodgers, and the Dodgers, I understand it is the Dodgers, but that pitching rotation is
Oh, it was terrible.
horrible.
Yeah, it's not the Dodgers we grew up on.
No.
Yeah, you threw Clayton Kershaw the first game, put a 6th spot in the first inning.
Yeah.
Threw Bobby Miller the second game. He didn't do that great.
Yeah. Who?
And then you threw Lance Lynn, who got absolutely pissed on.
Lance Lynn was a terrible.
4 home runs in the same inning. I don't know. I just feel like the Diamondbacks just took advantage of what was given to them, which is why they won. I wouldn't say they just won because they were one of the best teams there was.
No.
It's just they took advantage of what was given to them.
Mhm.
And then the Phillies batting lineup went cold at the wrong time.
See, and that we knew that. Speaking of the
The
Phillies,
Diamondbacks just started putting up more runs than the Phillies.
and speaking of the
That's really
Phillies,
what
just really quickly with the Phillies, we all knew throughout the whole year that Phillies lineup was going to be boom or bust. Everybody in baseball knew it. I think we were just trying to ask ourselves at the end of the day, when were they going to go cold? And unfortunately, like you said, it happened at the worst possible time.
Worst time possible.
Poor Joey. Poor Joey.
That Phillies lineup is literally slug or die.
Yep, it's like the Yankees have been for the past few years. It's kind of nice to.
If they're not slugging, they're gonna die.
Yeah.
Literally. But the Rangers won their first World Series in their 63 years of being a franchise. So congratulations to them. Yes, I am an Astros fan, and I don't really give a damn that much. But yes, these words are coming out of my mouth. Okay. Okay.
Moving on.
Did y'all hear? Did y'all hear that they're trying to do the parade in Oklahoma City?
Why?
What?
Why?
So, so.
No, I didn't hear about this.
I seen it on Twitter. It said that the Rangers are planning on doing their parade in Oklahoma City, and I forgot who said what.
Why don't you just
but
do
they
it in
said
Arlington?
But they said that Oklahoma City is probably the only city that really appreciates us.
Yeah,
Because I guess
that's so sad.
I guess the way it seemed, they made it seem like the whole state of Texas was just against the Rangers.
Why does that not surprise
And
me?
they
Because
were
I feel
and
like
they were rooting
everybody,
for the
I was going to say, everybody in the state of Texas must be a fucking Astros fan at this
Now,
point.
why did
Jesus.
that not shock me at
Yeah,
all?
seriously, fuck.
Because here's the thing though,
Damn.
I don't know a single Rangers fan at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm not saying that to be a troll. I don't know a single Rangers fan at all.
Yeah.
I just don't. Like,
And
yeah,
if they are a Rangers fan, their family brought them up on it.
Mm-hmm.
literally, that's the only way. Cause like the Rangers, I'm not gonna sit here and be like the Rangers were always just the worst team ever. They had good teams here and there, but it's like they never been. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just weird to me. I don't know. But hey, yeah. Apparently they are trying to do the parade in Oklahoma City and not in Texas.
Let's
So
see how that goes.
yeah, we'll see how that goes. But anyways, obviously there is a topic. Well, there's not really a topic today. Like, I'm just gonna let you guys know now.
Will we roll? Gabe,
We're just
are
jumping.
we saving that for next week?
We're just jumping all over the place. So, I know we brought up two things. I know mine was the best, the worst, and the most toxic fan bases in sports.
I loved it.
What was the other thing that you brought up, Gabe? I forgot.
The players that the streets will never forget.
Oh, man.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
I have a few for that one.
I
Jesus.
got a few for that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, Gabe, I want you to clarify this for the people. What do you mean when you say the streets will never forget them?
So these aren't like elite players. Let's get that out the way. These aren't your superstars. These are like players that had memories or moments, or just they resonated in your heart for some odd reason. For whatever the hell they did, they just resonated in your heart. Kind of like fan favorites. Who are really good fan favorites.
I've got one right off the rip.
I'm gonna go ahead and start this off. One athlete the streets will never forget. Jamal Crawford.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Sixth man of the year? Pretty much every year. Jesus.
Sixth man of the year.
Boy.
Jay Cross.
Oh, man. He was so good.
If you ever look for the people that are like really young, look up his highlight reel.
Oh, so good.
So good. Like, I remember, like, me being a Knicks fan. I guess you could say his best days were with the Knicks.
He was so lanky. The Clippers. I would argue the Clippers.
You could say either or, but I would, me being biased, I'm going to say the Knicks.
Of course.
He put up some...
He did put up some crazy numbers when he was in New York, though, didn't he?
Crazy numbers, and he dropped some people, boy.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I just thought about it. He had posted like a little highlight thing on his Instagram. I know the person that made that highlight mix.
That's hilarious.
He was him. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't get the credit he deserves because
No.
he was at that level of very good but never surpassed superstar.
But see, here's the thing though. When it comes to a six man, you're not asking the six man to be the star of the show.
No.
You're asking him to come off the bench, score a few points, and then go right back on the bench. But Jamal Crawford will come off the bench and will stay out on the court longer than what he's supposed to because like he was just that damn good. Like literally, he was that good,
Mhm.
and nobody can say differently. Like he was just
No.
that good.
He was that good. It's such a shame he didn't win it. Did he win a chip? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
But man, he's probably one of the more. He's the greatest six man, probably one of our generation at least. Because I don't know about y'all, but
No, the only person I would maybe. Well, I don't even think he was a six man, but we can say Lamar. I remember watching Lamar Odom come off the bench when he was a Laker and doing his thing, but he wasn't really as good as Jamal was.
But I don't know what it is, but watching Jamal play basketball was aesthetically pleasing.
Well, he was really lanky too, but like he used it in such a good way, such a good way.
He was exciting to watch, especially in this day and age. The six man is kind of dead, really.
Yeah, it is.
And it's kind of dead, but it's just like he was so exciting to watch.
Mhm.
And like I could there's so many tapes of him just crossing people out.
Oh, his crossover was nasty. Yeah. Oh my.
See, that's the era of basketball I miss.
Yeah. Same.
You know,
Same.
that era, Lob City.
What could have been? What could have been? Because that was what CP3, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
This
But other than that, you know what they had? Nothing. That was their problem.
They had nothing.
They also couldn't play defense.
That's true. This era of basketball is so.
It's different.
It's so people are just it's so analytical.
Mhm. It's like the MLB. It's the same way with Major League Baseball.
It's like they took the fun out of the sport, and it's damn, what happened to just expressing yourself on the court?
Mhm.
If you know, it's a lot of sports, like Ryan, soccer's gone that way.
Oh man, has it ever?
Or
Jesus.
now we got wingers that just cycle the ball back to the midfield.
It's pitiful.
Shit makes no sense. What happened to wingers taking people on? That shit's dead. Football, I feel like football hasn't reached that point yet. But I feel like
No, we're trending in that direction. Absolutely.
It will. And it's gonna piss me off when it does.
Mhm.
Baseball, forget it.
Yeah, forget about it.
It's been taken over by nerds.
Mhm.
So, let's be for real now. Come on now.
Hey, what the fuck?
Baseball's been taken over by nerds.
Is he wrong?
Am I wrong?
Nah.
Exactly.
Am I wrong?
And you know what? I will say this. It was lessened a little bit by an extent from banning the shift, but you're not wrong, Gabe. You're not wrong at all.
It's like a number crunching game.
Yeah, it is.
Shit, if I wanted to do fucking math, I would have went back to fucking school.
Yep. There you go.
And if I want probability, shit, I just want to see a motherfuckers hit the fucking ball.
Bro, you spent 6 years in Buffalo. You don't want to spend any more time there.
No, I spent 6.5 years in school.
You know it, and I know it.
Bachelor's and 2 to get a fucking master's degree.
Yeah.
And fuck it, I might go back and do a fucking doctorate because I'm fucking bored at this fucking point.
Jesus.
But it's just but if I wanted to see nerds take shit over, I go to a fucking college.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit, shit, baseball, sports is supposed to be, physical competition.
Mhm.
It's supposed to be who's the best. Shit, ain't nobody want to see no paper crunching number shit.
Mo, you want to go next, or you want me to go next?
But see, I can keep going. Yeah, Mom, you go, cause
I got a couple. For a couple different sports.
My unsung hero that the streets will never forget.
Oh God. I'm afraid where you're gonna go with this.
It's got to be Jeremy Lin, man.
Oh, you took mine, but I got one. I got one too. Yes.
Listen. When
Yes.
Jeremy Lin was on the Knicks,
I love
Mans
it.
was a
I love
pure
it.
bucket.
Mhm.
Bucket.
He's a
Gabe, you can attest.
he's
You
a
can
ship.
attest 'cause you're a Knicks fan. You're a
Boy,
Knicks
them,
fan and you
boy,
know.
them 13 games where he went off, boy.
Just went dumb.
Just
And
went.
it's like, and you know what's crazy? You know what's even crazier about it? So he went off for like that 13 game span. He went off, right?
Oh, he went stupid.
Everybody was like, "Oh, like Jeremy Lin is just going to be the next biggest thing at
Yeah.
this point." The way he's playing, and Mans just fell off the map completely after.
He won a
that.
title with Golden State, by the way.
He did win a title with Golden State,
Which is the
okay?
stupidest thing.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, it
but
is.
I will give him that. He won a title with Golden State, but it's like
Goddamn.
ever since then that man fell off the fucking
And
map.
Yeah.
with them 13
But
games,
with them 13 games,
Oh, man.
you ask any listen. For anybody that is watching this episode right now, I want you to ask any New York Knicks fan that you know and ask them about Jeremy Lin. Listen to what they tell you.
But he
I
was filling, he
promise you.
filled the garden for that. So, like, when they were at home, he filled everywhere. Like, everybody was just coming out to see him play.
Everybody
Everywhere.
came to see Jeremy Lin play. Like imagine going to a New York Knicks game, and it's like, damn. where
And that
all
was
these
a
people
Mello
come from?
team too. You weren't going to see
That
Mello.
was the-
You were going
that
to
was
see
the
Jeremy
Melo
Lin
team.
play,
See, listen, I remember it.
which is
That was that
stupid.
Melo team.
Yeah.
Melo had got hurt, so everybody was like, "Oh, the Knicks don't got Melo now. They're done for, right?"
Nah.
Wrong.
Jeremy Lin's like,
Wrong.
hold my beer.
Jeremy Lin said, "Hold my beer," and literally took the fuck off.
I remember
it's
my favorite one was the game winner in Toronto. That's kind of, I think that was the one that started it. The game winner in Toronto against the Raptors. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
not gonna lie, it's such a shame how it all fucking ended.
Yeah.
Those 13 games
Yeah.
because of Melo, but you know, it's he had New York City in his hand.
Mhm.
Fucking chokehold.
Yeah.
Chokehold.
Seriously.
He had it. He had it in his hands.
Yeah.
And it's like people like he is a legend here. Like he
Yeah.
could walk. I'm pretty sure Jeremy Lin could walk in the most dangerous part of New York City, and nobody will touch him.
No, of course not. There's no way.
That's how you. That's how you know you made it.
Yeah.
And people know. People, Knicks fans. We don't like everybody.
Mhm.
New York fans in general don't care for everyone. Shoot.
Nope.
We still trying to get Julius Randle out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? And Julius Randle, if you really want to talk about, has done more than Jeremy Lin. But it's like when the city loves you, they love you, and he's.
And then when they hate you, you'll fucking hear about it.
Oh, you'll fucking. Oh, trust me. But them 13 games had boy,
Man.
one of the best time of my fucking life. I think I was in middle school when all that shit went down.
Yeah.
I was just-
I remember.
Yo, it was,
I remember the cover of Sports Illustrated that week was Jeremy Lin at the top of the key with the ball in his hand, dribbling the clock out before he hit the buzzer beater against the Raptors. I'm like, this is insane. He made the cover of Sports Illustrated for like 2 or 3 weeks straight. I was like, damn. I've got two good ones. I know you guys aren't the biggest college basketball fans in here. But if y'all don't remember what Jimmy Fredette did to BYU, oh my God! So you want to talk about a bucket? He was a bucket. And the shitty thing about Jimmer is obviously, yes, he got drafted in the first round of the Kings, yada yada yada. Played a little bit. I think he's overseas somewhere now playing actually. But like, dude, his highlight tape is stupid. He was hitting some dumb, and it wasn't like he was like dunking on everybody. Nah, he just had unlimited range. He was hitting like 30-foot 3-pointers, hitting some insane buzzer beaters. It's really shitty that team wasn't as good as it could have been. But like, I'm sure I saw your face though when I said Jimmer, dude. He fucking, oh man, he was so good. He was so good. I think he led them to the tournament in one of the years he was at BYU too. I don't remember what year it was off the top of my head. Now, you want to talk about? I'm gonna flip this on his head. You want to talk about a menace, but people will never forget. Y'all will never forget Oklahoma Baker Mayfield. Dude, we actually watched, my sports director and I at work today watched his highlight tape from when he won the Heisman. I'll give him credit. Man could ball. Man won a Heisman trophy. He has a Heisman trophy in his trophy case. But, like, dude, he was a savage. He talked so much shit to everybody. Baylor, Kansas. I'm sure everyone remembers the whole Kansas incident before the game. They didn't shake his hand. He made some not nice gestures during the game. He was taunting people. Yeah. And then to top it all off, they go into the shoe. They beat Ohio State. And what does he do? Goes to the sideline, grabs the flag, runs around the stadium, and plants it at midfield. Oh, man. I loved it. Of course, being a Penn State fan, it was even better. But, like, they weren't supposed to win that game. And they went in there. I don't remember if they dog walked him, but like they beat him pretty good. And as soon as he planted that flag at midfield, I'm like, man, he's public enemy number one. Ah, man. And then obviously the games they had with Texas were insane, but Baker.
You know, there's one sport we haven't brought up yet. NFL.
There's a few. Gabe, I'll let you go first.
I'm gonna keep it in the realm of New York. Victor fucking Cruz.
Aw, man. I watched. I don't remember who the hell it was.
He was supposed to be the heir to Plaxico Burress.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He was, not Odell, him. He was supposed to be the heir.
God, he was so good.
We all know that nasty injury that happened in Philly.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty.
He had, that man with his little salsa had New York in a chokehold.
Mm-hmm.
That man was putting up elite wide receiver numbers. And everyone was saying, we finally got our guy since Plaxico Burress.
Yeah.
Before, because, we had more years with Plaxico Burress.
Was that before Plaxico? That was way before Plaxico shot himself in the leg, I'm assuming.
Well, that was, I think.
But that's beside the point.
That's besides the point.
Oh, man. I remember I watched his... There was a video on YouTube I came across the other day. It was like Victor Cruz's first... It was like his first or second preseason game. They were playing the Jets. And he was wearing number 31. And Rex Ryan on the sideline. He was wearing 31 or 3 or something like that. And Rex Ryan literally looks at his defensive line coach up at the booth. Looks right at him. Presses the headset button. He's like, who the hell is number 3 or number 31? And then obviously, Gabe, you remember, he went off in that game. In that preseason game against the Jets. He had 3 touchdown catches. Oh,
that's the game that earned him a roster spot.
Man, such a good... He was really shifty. He was really good. If you want to talk the streets not forgetting in the NFL, not for a good reason, but we got to bring up the Dominican Sue. My God. What a menace he was and still kind of is in the NFL. Oh, God. I'm just trying to think of how many players over the years he stepped on or tackled wrong. Or, good God, the list. Aaron Rodgers is on that list somewhere. Going back to baseball, though. The streets will never forget Toronto Blue Jay Jose Bautista. Oh, man. What a menace he was. Mario, you know.
That bat.
Man, when he hit that home run against the, funny enough, it was against the Rangers. It was that Rougned Odor series where they fought each other. As soon as he flipped that bat,
That bat flipping bastard.
That
I
was
tell you what.
insane.
But he was good though.
He was so
That's
good.
what matters.
He never.
Was good,
I will
though.
say that I don't. If correct me if I'm wrong. He never had the best arm in the world, but he could hit the shit out of the ball. Because it was that. Because I remember that team was. Because that team beat the Orioles that same year. Oh God, if Baldo Jimenez was on the Orioles that year, Jesus. But that was like the Russell Martin, Edwin Encarnacion. God, that team was a bunch of misfits, just from all over the place. But damn, that 1-2 punch of Bautista and Encarnacion was dumb. And then obviously Jose got traded. Oh, Edwin got traded. Edwin got traded to Cleveland, I think, and that's kind of when they went downhill.
Yeah.
Hey, Edwin helped them win. I think Edwin helped them get to the World Series that year. I don't know if it was that exact year, but
Yeah.
I mean, we're forgetting Conor McGregor. We gotta throw him in that conversation.
I don't think he falls in the streets. We'll never forget.
I don't think this. The streets could forget him. I forgot he was a thing.
You forgot Conor McGregor was a thing?
Yeah, I
bro.
definitely did. Like, I don't know. Like, Conor McGregor is just another name at this point.
Yeah, that is true. He is.
No disrespect intended, but like,
Nah, he's just kind of there.
who the fuck talks about him?
Yeah,
anymore?
exactly. He's just kind of there.
Yeah. Speaking about UFC, did anyone see that Ngannou fight with Tyson Fury?
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
Boy,
The highway robbery that was
Mhm.
96, 93.
Yeah. What the hell?
Fury.
That was insane.
What the fuck?
Like,
I
nah.
told everyone if this fight goes to decision, Fury's winning it. Just off his name, off
Yeah.
the muscle. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
In a fight where he looked absolutely terrible.
That's the
Mhm.
worst I've ever seen him.
Like,
I forgot
don't
about
think
that.
I've ever seen a boxer look that bad. But
Yeah.
he looked terrible.
He looked really
Someone-
bad.
Someone comments on Twitter, if this is the best heavyweight boxer we got, then boxing is fucked.
Yeah. It is. Not wrong
Yo.
there.
Yo, it's fucked. No, like that sport. Like, let's keep it a buck. Like, boxing is entertaining, yes, but it's like when you see shit like that, it just turns you off. Like, the fuck. Like shit like that, it don't happen in the UFC like that.
No, I know.
It really don't. It's like if you got your ass beat, everybody can see you got your ass beat. You know? But like, I don't know why this buddy's just staring at me. Listen, you go somewhere now.
People are saying Francis might fight Deontay, but I think Deontay knows better than to fight Francis Ngannou.
Where is Deontay Wilder? That's
Don't
a
know.
good question.
Don't know.
Where's his crazy ass with his wild ass hooks?
Where is he at?
Well,
You want to talk about somebody that I have not seen in
Come here.
ages? Deontay
Hi.
Wilder.
can I help
Look at
you?
that.
Can I help you? Go. Go somewhere else that's not here.
Like,
Thank you.
does anybody know? Cause like, I
No.
haven't
Is he fighting anybody
seen
soon?
that man.
Speaking of which, hang on.
I
I'm
haven't
looking.
seen that man in
I'm looking. I'm
centuries.
looking right now on my phone. Deontay Wilder next fight.
Not gonna lie, just the way that man swings, he fights like somebody that you could tell he from the hood. Just the way he swings and just like, yo, y'all remember that one video where he fought that dude with the locks and shit? And he just
Oh
went,
God, I
"Big,
remember that.
big." Yo,
I want to see him. I want to see him fight Anthony Joshua. Is what I want to see. But I know we're not gonna get that.
We're not even getting Fury and Joshua.
No, I know that's the sad thing too.
You listen, because we all know Anthony.
I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Anthony Ruiz Jr. either. That wouldn't be a bad fight.
Like Anthony Joshua is like a bitch. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
yeah. No, all of boxing is kind of like
I don't like
after Floyd and Manny fought. Boxing's like dead.
Boxing's dead. You wanna know what it is? Cause it's just like
Nigga,
no one
nobody
gives a fuck about
cares.
shit.
Nobody gives a fuck. No.
Like,
No offense to any boxers out there, but nah, nobody cares.
I don't know, but can we like UFC is way more entertaining.
Of course it is.
Way more entertaining. Way more entertaining.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Hold on.
We've only been rolling for about 35. Here. I mean, I'm 35.
Okay. Ain't too bad.
I'm gonna have to do
now,
some clipping, but
let's get into.
I think
let's get into the
we might as well
nitty-gritty
just
here.
roll right into it. Fuck it.
Let's get into the nitty gritty.
We're committed.
The best, the worst, and the most toxic fan bases in
Now-
sports history.
Now, what are we classifying as best here? Like, that's such
give
a
you-
tough
I'll-
fucking.
I'll give you
like,
toxic. I will give you the most
The
toxic.
best fan base. I mean, this fan base is like
Are we talking about like loyalty here?
the
Yeah.
loyalty.
That's fair. That's fair.
the class that they show, like that's what makes the best. Now, worst, it's just like this fan base, like the opposite of best, right?
Yeah.
But then toxic is
Oh,
just
bro.
like
Listen.
toxic.
Listen. I'll give you the most toxic fan base.
Let's look here.
Yeah.
The worst, the most toxic fan base is literally any Philadelphia sports
Yep.
team.
Yep. Nah, you're not wrong. Bro, they threw snowballs at Santa Claus. They threw snowballs at Santa Claus. You don't do that.
You want to know? You want to know something, bro? They
Oh,
literally so the
God.
Phillies, right, in the division series, bro. The things that they said to Spencer Strider when he was warming up.
I forgot about that. I saw that.
Somebody said, "Do you kiss your mother with those thighs?" I could not.
Jesus
believe what I heard.
Christ. Yeah, it's so bad. And you know what's funny is about Philadelphia sports fans is they've kind of been spoiled the past couple years because the Eagles have actually been good. Like, the Eagles are fucking good now, and they still don't like them.
Yeah. Like when you want to talk about toxic,
I mean, and then you got the 76ers thrown in there, but that's a whole other story.
like Philadelphia fans are just a different breed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't even argue with a Philadelphia fan.
No,
'cause
I
there's
don't think
no
you
way.
can either.
Like Philadelphia fans will literally tell you, like those are the type of fans that will let you know if you're playing like trash.
I wish Joey was here. For
And,
this
it,
part
and
of
it's
it.
not
Damn.
it's not a good way either. Like they
No,
will
it's
like
not.
literally throw shit at you just for you being trash. You know, this is how you know you're toxic. You know you're a toxic fan base when you have to give somebody a standing ovation just for him to do good.
Ah, boy.
Trey Turner was literally
Yes.
batting like a 270 before the standing ovation. After they gave him a standing ovation, he was batting a 345. His on base was at a 4,
Yep.
and his slugging plus his on base was like an 1100. I was
Gross.
like, where the fuck is this Trey Turner been at?
Well, you know what it was? It was in the World Baseball Classic is what it was. Ah,
Now that
damn.
you have a point.
Can we talk
But,
about
like-
another toxic fan base real quick?
Yeah.
Like, the New York fucking Yankees.
Bro, you don't want to
Oh.
go there.
Listen,
Oh,
Nah, you're not wrong.
now,
Nah, you're not
now, I
wrong.
will tell every Yankees fan that's listening to this. I want you to hear me very clear.
Whoa. I feel like
No,
I'm
I
being
want you to hear me
singled out
very
here.
clear.
I feel like I'm being very
You
singled
see,
out here.
you see all those World Series that y'all won.
Yeah, we got 27 of
You-
them.
27 of them, and shove it right up there where the sun don't fucking shine.
Ah, thank
Nobody
you.
gives
Thank
a fucking-
you.
Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, nobody. No,
Nobody
he's
gives-
right. Nobody gives a shit.
No, 'cause
oh
it's
my
just like-
god!
Bro,
No. No,
are you
because it's like,
just mad because we have money? Is that it?
I
And
don't
then
give- I
you
don't give a
and then you
flying-
spend money and it turns into a retirement home.
Listen, I don't give a flying fuck that y'all have 27. It's
I know
just
you don't.
Y'all keep talking about it, and half of y'all weren't even fucking alive for it.
I'm not gonna lie. That is a very
It's one of the worst excuses we have.
Like, when's the
Niggas
last
more-
like the last time y'all won something was when I was in fucking middle school.
2009. Damn.
literally.
2009.
I was in 8th grade, I think, that year.
I might have been in elementary school.
Bro, I was in elementary school.
I might have
Damn.
been in elementary school.
Damn.
Last time y'all won something.
Because that was
It's
what,
like-
2009, and I started high school in 2010, 11, 12,
And it's
12.
just like you could
Yeah,
have a.
I was in 8th
You
grade.
could
Damn.
tell any Yankees fan that their team is fucking shit.
Yeah, and they'll
They will make-
immediately come back with the, oh yeah, but we have 27 World Series. Okay,
But
who cares?
anytime you make a valid argument against these motherfuckers,
Yeah.
they'll bring up 27. I'll never forget the day. Sometimes I used to work at Yankee Stadium during the summer.
I forgot about
Right.
that. Fuck.
Right. And I would sit there, and I would just be like, yeah, man, but we got 27 World Series. But I say, yeah, man, but y'all fucking suck. And he was like, oh, you work for the Yankees? I said, I don't give a fuck. Y'all suck. And like, I kid you not, this dude, me and this dude literally, we literally threw hands
Oh shit.
at the fucking stadium. Because he found out I was a Mets fan. He was like, oh, but why are you here? You know,
Oh.
we don't need you. He said, we don't need your kind.
Damn.
What do you mean by that?
Damn. He's talking about your Mets fandom.
I said, what you mean
Damn.
by that? What you mean by that?
What are the what spectrum do the Dallas Cowboys fall under? Is it bad or just toxic?
They're toxic.
Like they're
No,
out there
no,
somewhere.
I can't stand them.
Bro.
That's just annoying.
And the thing
they're
that
very
pisses me
annoying.
off about Cowboys fans is we all watch them year after year after year, just make the playoffs and then shit the bed. It's hilarious. We all laugh when they suck. You know who I will say is it's probably I would consider them a good fan base. It's probably the New Orleans Saints. Just because, I mean, fuck, everything they went through with Katrina, everything they went through when they reopened and how they won the Super Bowl and everything, I would consider them a nice franchise.
They're good fans. You know?
Gabe, I don't know if there's a song. I don't know if there's a, well, where do we put Man United fans?
Oh. They're mentally challenged. They're mentally challenged. For a lack of a better word here.
No, you're so right. They're also delusional.
They're
I'm waiting for them to. And then you've got, oh God, there's so many.
Like, I can't wait for the day for them to fucking fall off a fucking cliff.
They're getting close. They're getting
There's another
really
team.
close.
There's another team in basketball.
In professional?
No, college. That
Is it Duke?
fucking, not Duke.
Is it Carolina?
Not Duke.
Better not be
It is
Carolina.
North Carolina.
See, I can agree with you here, but I can disagree with you. Like, the last few years, they have been absolute shit. I will give you that. They have been terrible. But, like, at the same time, they haven't been, like, the worst team in the entire world. I will say this, though.
But they talk like they the best team in the fucking country.
Oh, of course they do. Every fucking year. And we saw what happened.
Gonzaga. Fucking Zaga.
See, hang on. I kind of want to vouch for Gonzaga.
Would I even consider
here.
them a fan base? I don't know any Gonzaga fans.
Now nobody knows any Gonzaga
I'm not gonna lie,
fan.
you'd be fucking surprised. I got into an argument with a few Gonzaga fans.
Jesus, where? When?
On my own personal page.
Oh boy.
This is
Oh,
when
boy.
they
Was this when
they
they were
got-
the
they
number
got-
one seed and then lost first
Yeah.
first to second round? Oh man, what a time!
yeah,
What a time!
and they try to tell me that that they have a program, that they're a program rich with history, and they're the blue bloods of college basketball. I said what?
Blech. They can't throw blue. You can't throw blue bloods around loosely like that.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie like they don't got history, but call yourself
That's terrible.
No.
And then,
What else?
you know who else I'm just realizing is also a little bit toxic? Gabe, Chelsea fans can be toxic sometimes.
No, they're just stupid.
they
They're
are
just
just,
stupid.
oh
I'm trying to
man.
think. I'm trying to think who else is really toxic.
What do you make of the Jets? Jets fans, Gabe.
They're
The,
just there.
Are
They're
they
just
just
there.
kind of
hey,
there?
They're just there.
Jets fans are the most loyal fans you'll ever meet in your
Yes, they
entire
are.
life.
I remember when
Like,
I was in college.
I don't know what it is.
I had so many friends that were Jets fans because we had a lot of guys, we had a lot of kids from the, like, a good portion of our population came from the city and from the island. And there were so many Jets fans, and they would watch their team every Sunday, even if they lost by like 40. It was hilarious, but like, man, I feel so bad for them sometimes.
You don't know what it is too.
What is it?
They seen the Giants have a little dynasty for 4 years.
Oh,
2 Super
yeah,
Bowls in
that's
4 years.
true. That is true.
They've seen. I tell people the Giants run the city when it comes
You
to
know what's
football.
sad, too, is they went to God. You know what I'm just realizing, too? And I didn't realize this until just now. It was their defense that carried them to back-to-back AFC championships. It wasn't Mark Sanchez in the offense. Like, it was Rex Ryan in that defense that was just bulldozing
You know what's another
everybody.
fan base? You know, they're not toxic, but they get on my nerves.
Who?
Buffalo Bills fans.
Oh, bro, tell me about it. I'm gonna temper this very nicely.
Isn't your wife a Bills fan?
I don't know. Hi, kitty. Half of my office, like the place I work, 90% of them are Bills fans. Now, of course, I'm the lone Dolphins fan. We have a couple Steelers fans thrown in there, but like, I love when the Bills lose because I walk into work the next day, it will be silent, and it is the greatest feeling in the entire world. Like, as much
You
as
don't know what?
as good as the Bills can be and have been, they are still the team that have been to 4 straight Super Bowl and lost all 4.
You want to know something too?
Mm-hmm.
When I used to live in Buffalo,
Mm-hmm.
they would hype this
God.
team up like they were the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, welcome to Buffalo.
They definitely did.
They did.
Boy,
Wait, are you talking about last year?
They definitely
No,
did,
no,
bro. I
no.
swear.
Any fucking year.
Oh,
I
yeah.
tell you this right now. People that live in Buffalo, they can attest to this. The Buffalo Bills is all they fucking got.
Yeah.
Literally.
Well, the Sabres
They
are
ain't
fucking
shit else.
terrible.
There ain't shit up there.
Nah, the
Like,
Sabres
it's
are
cold.
terrible.
It's depressing.
It snows
Like,
a lot.
it snows.
The
Everybody
damn
for
shame.
everybody. You know how
Yeah.
like, ain't shit going on up there. So it's like I've never seen a city rally around a team.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was student teaching in Buffalo, I had one. He was like, I was nervous watching the Bills game. I was sitting here like, you was nervous. He was like, the Bills make my day. I said, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for you, buddy boy. I said, nah. I was like, they rally around a fucking team.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, it's beautiful, but it's so annoying because they swear they're the best thing.
And
The
they're
first
not,
thing they
though.
tell you, we're the only team that plays in New York fucking state. Well, congratulations, you're the only fucking team that lost 4 fucking Super Bowls in the fucking row.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Like,
It's so
how the
sad.
fuck? Just hear me out. How the fuck do you lose 4 Super Bowls in a row?
You're not good enough to win it. There it is.
How the fuck does that work? Like 4 Super Bowls in a fucking row? Probably have one of the best quarterbacks at the fucking time.
Ah, Jim Kelly.
Jim fucking Kelly, like.
Damn.
And you want to talk about we're the best team in New York State?
The fuck you are.
No, the fuck you aren't.
Yeah.
Like, nobody, like, Buffalo, they just do too fucking much. And it's just like, I've never seen Buffalo fans glaze the shit out their own fucking team. I remember there was this one dude, like, I'm sorry, like, Buffalo really gets on my fucking nerves. They really do.
There's a college football fan base that I absolutely cannot stand. And Ma, it's not your Alabama Crimson Tide. Don't worry, I'm not throwing you under the bus here. I will respect greatness where greatness is deserved. I cannot stand Texas A&M fans. For the love of God. Every single year. They're like, oh my God, this is our year. Jimbo Fisher's going to take us to the promised land. No. You're going to go 5-7 or 7-5 every single year. They pulled in the number one recruiting class a few years ago and went, what, 6-6 or 5-7, and then a few of them left and transferred. Like, what are we doing? I mean, in fairness, Jimbo Fisher might be one of the most semi-mid head coaches of all time. The only fucking reason he had the national championship is because somehow Jameis Winston found Kelvin Benjamin in the end zone against Auburn? Oregon? Somebody? And won the national championship. Like, that was it. I hate A&M fans.
Coach in college football?
Yeah, Penn State. I know. Thank you. Thank you. Shut up.
That's crazy.
No, it's true.
I didn't even think he was going to say that. But
No, it's true. God, what other college football fan bases can I not?
Listen,
USC.
The Ohio State fans are terrible.
State. You know who else that I was going to throw in there too is Notre Dame.
Who?
You can throw Notre Dame in there too.
I wouldn't even like.
They're just kind of. Well, they're just kind of there. Notre Dame fans.
I just thought about it.
Yeah.
Patriots fans.
Oh my God! Well, in fairness, I mean they did have the best quarterback in NFL history for the better part of 20 years.
Fairness, yeah. But once he left,
oh God! I thought the judge was it Garoppolo? But it was supposed to be Garoppolo.
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
And then he got traded.
Yeah.
Listen, I love Tom Brady. He gave me the best memories of my fucking life.
Yeah, 2 Super Bowls. You're welcome.
Yep.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Man, just like he'll have 2 Super Bowls. Listen, and he gave the Eagles one too.
Yep. Stopped him from going undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
And stopped him again. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Ah, man, good times.
We had our little dynasty right there.
But what the thing about it is though, it's not because like they had the greatest quarterback of all time. It's because like ever since Tom Brady left, they're holding on to that shit for as long as possible.
Sorry, Cornbud. Nah, we're not sorry.
Like, they're holding on to them Super Bowls for dear life, and don't even mention the fact that they lost to the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Yeah. Don't mention that at all. They will literally look at you and get ready to bite you in the same breath.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you even mention that?
Going back to Ohio State fans, I mean, the only one I can think of is you just wasted C.J. Stroud's career at Ohio State.
They are the worst.
They had so much talent. They had Chris Olave. They had Garrett Wilson. They had C.J. Stroud. And they didn't even win a Big Ten championship. Like, what? In fairness, their defense was awful. But, like, they could put up 50 and not even, like, break a sweat doing it. That's the crazy thing. And, I mean, they just... I'm gonna try and say this, not nicely, but say this in a way that makes sense. Obviously, they bring in top 5 recruiting classes every year. We get that. But, like, at the end of the day, you're going to Ohio State to do what? Obviously, you want to get to the NFL. But winning national championships would be nice, too. I mean, yes, they won the one with Urban Meyer in 2014 in the first iteration of the college football playoff. Oh, God. I'm going to look up to see if the...
I could have sworn it was the year that, Alabama Crimson Tide absolutely pissed on them in 2020.
Oh, that was a COVID year, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I'm looking right now, by the way, just for the fuck of it. Yeah, it was that year. It was 2020. But you dog walked them, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, literally.
Does anyone else have any other teams they want to add?
I don't know if I can really throw LSU fans in there. I mean,
Nah.
they had their moment of glory in
Nah,
2019 with Joe
they're the
Burrow.
most loyal.
Yes,
When they won that national
yes, they are.
championship, they deserve that 100%.
hmm
I don't blame them. Clemson fans are terrible though.
Because
Like
they're still trying to hold on to the glory of Trevor Lawrence from a few years
they're
ago.
terrible. They're so terrible.
Yes,
Oh
they are.
my
Well,
god.
now they are. They're
The worst.
500 right now.
Yeah. Um. Let's see.
And there's nobody really in the NHL.
Warrior fans.
Oh God, how could we forget about them? Well, see,
The Golden State
State
Warrior
Warriors.
fans.
yeah, but they're still good. Well, they were
But
good.
their fan base is fucking
I feel like they're a bunch of bandwagoners.
horrible. Like that's why they're horrible.
Yeah.
Nobody knew of the Golden State Warriors 8 years ago.
Yeah.
No.
Until
9
they
years
drafted
ago.
Steph Curry. Really?
No, not even that. Until they won that first championship.
Mm.
That's when everybody started to know who Golden State was.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
then when they kept winning, everybody was like, "Oh, I'm a Golden State Warrior."
Oh, no, the fuck you ain't.
I kind of miss
Get
the
out
old.
of
Speaking
town.
of which, I miss the old uniforms, like the darker blue with like the. Was it like the mannequin or whatever the hell that thing was? Or am I thinking of?
I
I might be thinking of the Wizards. No, I'm not. You know what I'm talking
No,
about,
you're
Mar.
Yeah, I know.
It's a night. I like those
But, like,
uniforms.
Their fans are the absolute worst. Man.
Yeah.
I don't like them at all.
No.
Like, oh,
Mm.
Cardinal fans, St. Louis Cardinal fans. Did you know that we invented baseball? I don't give a fuck.
And you suck at it.
They got saved.
Stink.
They won a World Series because Nelson Cruz misplayed a ball off the right field wall.
And you're fucking garbage.
Like, listen, I understand. You may have invented baseball,
Yeah.
but you fucking stink at it.
Yeah, you do. God, they're
How
terrible.
are you that bad? I
Wainwright
know
should
we
have
just said-
retired when Yachty did last year, not this year. Jesus, he
I
was
know we
terrible this year.
said Cowboy fans, right?
Yeah,
I hate them so much.
yeah, same.
Every year, the first like 5 games of the season, oh, this is our year. We're going to the Super Bowl.
Nope.
We're doing this, we're doing that. And then when it comes time to get there,
They let you down every single year.
what was the point of that? Like,
Yeah.
They
Why?
gonna let you down.
You know what the
Oh,
problem? You know what?
no.
You know what year I'm thinking of? Is I'm thinking of former. Actually, I don't remember. I'm trying to remember if Mike McCarthy was still coaching in Green Bay when Aaron Rodgers led them down the field with like a minute and change left to beat Dallas in the NFC Was it the championship game? It was recent. It was really recent. But God, that game made me so happy when the Packers won. Yeah, I hate Cowboys fans too. I don't got anything else. I think we've covered bases pretty good.
I think there is one
Ooh.
topic that I feel like we do have to discuss though before we wrap this up.
Hold
Well,
on.
what is it? Wait,
One last fan base.
who is it?
I just had it. Hey, not gonna lie. I didn't know there was such thing as Bengal fans until they went to the Super Bowl. I don't know how to feel about that.
The Bengals?
Yeah.
Because they haven't. Well, because people have been hoping and praying that Carson Palmer was going to be good for 10 years, and then he just sucked. I mean, they also had Marvin Lewis as a head coach, so that doesn't make it any better.
All right,
And
moving
they
on.
kept him around too.
Yeah, they did keep him around though. Not gonna lie, that was bad.
Gabe,
Moving
go on.
though.
The last thing I want to talk about before we wrap this up. You know, every week we do our fantasy league recap.
Oh man.
And we had our first trade.
Oh man. It took long enough. Shit.
It was a blockbuster.
It was.
It was
It was
nego-
indeed.
A blockbuster.
It was negotiated for a fucking week,
Oh man.
and there were 5 offers.
I held strong. I will say this. I held strong. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna lie, you fucking made me work.
I had to. I wasn't gonna just let him go for nothing. Come on, damn.
The first.
You
offer
wanted to give me
first-
Josh Palmer. What the hell?
Listen,
Josh
hey,
Palmer. That's crazy.
Hey, First of all, we was originally talking about Brees Hall.
And then Brees Hall went off against the Giants, and I was like, yeah, no, thank you. Because the original trade was what? Brees and Jordan Addison for... Oh, what was it?
CD.
Can you... Yeah, for CD. Yeah, and I said...
But then Jordan Addison fell off a cliff.
And then Brees Hall went off.
They don't have a quarterback anymore.
No, they don't. No, they don't. It's so funny.
That shit is over with. You might as well go ahead and chop that up.
Yeah. Send that home.
So then I decided I needed a running back.
Oh,
So
Gabe, I found all the trade proposals. Yeah, the first one was Jordan Addison and Brees Hall for CD.
You go through all of them, and you can just see how long this took.
The first one was Brees Hall and Jordan Addison for CD Lamb. I said no. The next one was Brees Hall and Raheem Mostert for Drake London and DJ Moore. Obviously, I said no. The next one was Chris Olave and Brees Hall for Josh Palmer and CD Lamb. I said no.
Listen, bro, Chris Olave is absolutely dog shit.
Yes, I know he is. That's why he's on my bench. The next one, this is when it started to get interesting. Gabe originally came back after I shot down multiple attempts for Brees Hall. He came back with, okay, I want Austin Eckler. And he was like, I'm willing to give you Kenneth Walker and CeeDee Lamb. I was like, I don't know. Then he sent it again. Then he threw Josh Palmer back in the mix. Now, I want to clarify. This deal, the Josh Palmer CeeDee Lamb deal, was actually done. I had accepted it. But I shit you not, I'm going to go in the Discord and look it up. Because I want to kind of detail this process. At 10:31 p.m. on October 30th, I had told Gabe that I pulled the acceptance of the trade and I no longer wish to accept the terms of agreement. And the reason why with Josh Palmer, I was like, as good as the trade was, I don't know what I'm getting from fucking Josh Palmer. Like, you actually have Keenan Allen and Mike Evans. Not Mike Evans. Mike Wallace? No. Yes. Like, they're actually both healthy. So, like, I don't know what I'm going to get out of Josh Palmer every week. And he was like, listen, here's my last trade offer. I'll throw in DJ Moore. I'm like, bet. So, we made the trade happen at 7:57 p.m. October 31st on Halloween. It was supposed to take 24 hours for it to essentially take effect. Nobody voted it down, which is good. I'm going to be honest with you, Maura. I don't even know if Sean or Kelly or Joey even know about it. And the only reason I said anything to you was to see if you were going to bite and offer me anything. Obviously, you're smart and you didn't. You were going to let Gabe and I do our thing. So credit to you for that. But, like, I remember telling you, what did I tell you, Maura? Something about, like, there was a blockbuster in the works, that there was a trade in the works. I don't remember what I told you. But I didn't really give you much description of what was going down.
No, you didn't.
Which is good, and I did that on purpose, obviously. But, like, I think this sets both fantasy managers up for success.
I mean...
Yeah, Gabe, I will say this. The only reason I pulled back that Josh Palmer trade, the Josh Palmer one at the last minute, was because I as soon as I accepted the trade, I went and I kind of poked around at some of his numbers for the season, and I was like, this is really it. So I yanked it. That's why I yanked it. And then obviously here we are.
I mean, obviously when my team's pretty healthy.
Yeah.
I'll be starting Etienne and Eckler.
Mm.
And in a PPR league, they're like two of the best guys you could have.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, and some people that are gonna be listening to this, they're gonna be like, "You trade away CeeDee Lamb." Just know I have Stephon Diggs,
Jamar Chase.
Yeah,
Do you have
and Keenan
Calvin?
Allen. And Keenan Allen.
Mm-hmm. So,
And
like,
by the time this is finished recording, I will have picked
you're
up Calvin
hoping
Ridley
to
off
have
the waiver.
Calvin Ridley?
I'm hoping to have Calvin Ridley off waiver wire.
Yeah.
Um, but I think this is beneficial for all parties because I
Mm-hmm.
still have the flexibility. I can still I still have Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
I still have Calvin Ridley, and I can flex whoever I want.
And we still don't know really what Jonathan Taylor is yet. Just because he's not fully healthy, but he's kind of working his way back into
He's ramping it
game
up.
shape. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm excited.
I'm excited. Lamar, what's your thoughts on like hearing?
Yeah. What is an outsider's perspective on the trade?
Fuck all of you. I'm
Oh.
in first place.
Oh. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Fuck all of you, because I'm sitting at the top of the mountain right now.
Well, congratulations.
For now? You bitch? You think so?
Damn.
Listen, remember the last person who said that they were in first place?
Guess what?
Wait.
I'm in first place
Hang
for a
on.
reason.
Let me get this right. That was Cornbread. He was 4-0. He's now lost 4. Was that Cornbread? He's now lost 4 straight.
No, remember what Sean said?
Oh,
I'm
Sean
going-
was 4-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he messaged in the Discord that he lost to the worst team in the league, aka me.
And he has not won since.
No, it's hilarious.
That's Sean's fault, because you see his team.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with me. What if I got Christian McCaffrey on that team and you lost?
Yeah. Well, McCaffrey didn't go off. That was the
And
thing.
the funny thing is, I have him this week.
And McCaffrey's on a bye. Which is even better. Also, super random side note. I don't know why, but the NFL posted a video on Facebook today of Brock Purdy on his farm on his bye week. The caption was, or the post was, guess what Brock Purdy does on his bye week? Guess who doesn't care about 98% of America? Like, what the fuck?
Literally.
Yeah.
Damn, Sean really lost 4 in a row. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. Justin Jefferson ain't worth nothing now.
No.
Like this is gonna get really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like realistically, now it's like there's no free layups in
No.
this league.
No, of course not.
Like Ryan can make his run, I can make my run. Like
Mark can keep doing what he's doing.
this is gonna be a dogfight. Watch the first seed be like 7 and 7-7
Be 500,
Like
bro.
eight-
That'd be
like-
wild.
or 8-6. I'm telling you, I can see it happening.
Okay, it's 1:30 in the morning. What the fuck?
All I know is that this week I must beat Cornbread, and
Please.
when I do,
Please.
and when I do,
Please
and when I
be
do,
Cornbread. Please. I
and when
beg
I
of
do,
you.
and when I do, I will be by myself in the #1 seed.
Bro, I
Yeah.
want you to beat Cornbread.
For
Yo,
now.
Gabe, shut
For
the
now.
fuck up.
For
alright?
now, I'm telling you.
Alright, bro.
Listen, when I
No,
spin around,
because here's the thing though. If I beat him this week, I'm not losing.
Oh?
listen,
I'm
I
not
spin
losing.
back around with Etienne and Eckler. It's a scary sight.
Fuck you, dude. You think I care?
It's a scary sight.
I got two of the best receivers in the league right now.
No, listen, you said that the last time you said that. Look what happened.
I have 2 of the best receivers in the league, and they're getting double-digit targets every game.
We'll
Do
see.
you really want to do that?
We'll see. Listen, remember the last time you said something like that?
I didn't say anything like that last time.
Oh no, you're the last time.
Damn.
Listen, don't worry. I'll see you.
I got 2 of the best receivers in the league.
I'll see you.
Come try it. Come
I'll
try
see
it.
you. Listen, I'll see you. Don't worry. But anyways, let's wrap this up. It is 1:30 in the
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm getting fucking tired. And we gotta be up in
Gotta be
whatever
up in
amount of
like
hours. 8 hours.
7.5 hours.
Yeah. All right,
It's
I'll
a
wrap this up, man.
Ah, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an honor and a privilege to give you guys episode 11 of the Fab Five podcast. Of course, like I said before, if you're not following us on Twitter, go ahead and follow us on Twitter. That's where you will stay updated with everything that includes us 24/7. You will not miss anything if you follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. Go ahead and sub to our YouTube channel. Our podcast episodes are uploaded to our YouTube.
join
Go
the
ahead and check us out on
Discord.
Spotify. Episode 11 will be up either Monday or Tuesday.
If I can swing by work and flip it tomorrow, there might be a chance I can just come home.
I'm saying that like they're gonna
Monday.
know.
Yeah. Fair.
Anyway, new episodes every Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you go ahead and not miss out on that. Have our notifications on, all that good stuff. And link in bio. Join the Discord, as always. You know. But of course, again, it's been an honor and it's been an honor and a privilege, and we'll see you all same time, same place next week.
Hold on, maybe not at the same time. Maybe not at the crack of
Oh
dawn.
God, no, hell no.
Maybe not at the ass crack of dawn. But
Yeah.
like you know what I was trying to say.
No, I know.
But we'll see y'all next week, man.